A lot of people start learning the piano, but they give up, they quit. And it's so unfortunate because the piano is the most beautiful instrument. It's such an incredible part of your life, and I want it to be a part of your life. I don't want you to quit. Please don't quit. And I'm going to share some ideas in this video as to how you can make the piano a part of your life and not just some passing hobby, because so many people, it's like this passing hobby that they get excited about, but without the correct guidance, they lose hope, they lose faith with the instrument, and they give up. And it really is such a shame. I don't want that to be you. You clicked on this video for a reason. You want the piano to be a part of your life, and I'm going to help you to understand how to make it a part of your life. Okay, the first thing that you need to know, a brutal truth about learning the piano, is that yes, it's hard. It's not easy. Of course it's not easy. Are you kidding me? Like, so many people start learning the piano and they think it's easy and they want it to be easy. Why do you want it to be easy? It's a lifelong journey. Music is a journey of self-discovery and self-actualization. Tell me this, if you could click a button and instantly become the best pianist in the world, would you click it? Probably you would. So would I. I don't know, that's probably a dumb question, but one of the great rewards with the piano is the process of actually improving, the process of getting better, the process of like reaching new heights with the piano, being able to express yourself on deeper levels. That's the beauty of the journey. It's being able to like unlock deeper sounds, deeper parts of yourself. Just the journey of mastery is what makes it so rewarding, and that might seem kind of hard to understand as a beginner if you're a beginner pianist, but I'm telling you now that it's the process that is what's truly rewarding with the piano. It's the journey of actually becoming a good pianist. Okay, I had one of my biggest breakthroughs on the piano when I was about 19. Okay, and it was around this age that I actually started practicing the piano seriously. So this is going to be one of my first pieces of advice for you, is that if you want the piano to be a part of your lifestyle, you have to make it a part of your daily life, a part of your identity, a part of who you are as a person, something that you just do. Okay, and not practicing the piano. Yes, of course, practicing the piano is how you get good, but really actually making a habit, making a discipline of actually sitting at the piano, just sitting there. You know, you don't have to sit there with any ideas. And in fact, sometimes it's good to sit at the piano and have no ideas and to do what I like to call throwing fingers, where you just throw your fingers down, you know? You're not really thinking about anything. You're just like making sounds, connecting with the instrument, right? Okay, that's how you make it a part of your identity. You've got to connect with the piano. If you're not connected to it, if you don't love this instrument, then there's a high likelihood that you're going to give up, that you're going to quit, because yes, it's going to get hard. So if you don't love it, if you're not connected to it, and if it's not a part of your daily life, then you're at risk of giving up and failing at the piano. Okay, so this is the best thing that you can do. Make a habit, making a discipline of, you know, sitting at the piano and just improvising, at least for maybe 5 or 10 minutes a day. If you don't know how to improvise, here's a basic idea for you, okay? Create an octave on D, okay? So you've got your pinky on D down there, your thumb on D up here, and land that octave down here, or even lower if you want, and hold the sustain pedal and play any white notes. And then land that D again. Any white notes is going to work. It doesn't matter what you play. You don't even have to look. You can close your eyes. And then you can shift that D down to a C and keep going. and then come back to that D. Okay, so that's just a basic idea for something that you can actually apply on the piano. And I'm telling you now, if you make a habit of doing this every day, just sitting at the piano, either improvising, doing something like that, or maybe like playing your favorite piece of music, or jamming. I made a video about jamming recently. Anything like that, just something that's low pressure, something that doesn't require any thinking or any effort or anything like that. You just sitting at the piano and playing. Don't forget, the instrument is something that we play, okay? So treat it like a kid. You know, think of it like you're at a playground. You're a kid at a playground, and you're just playing around, you know, because something else that can happen on the piano journey is that you can start to take the piano way too seriously. I talk about this quite often now. I feel like too many of us are taking the piano too seriously sometimes, and when it's too serious and you're not making progress and it's hard and it's frustrating, then of course you're at risk of giving up. Okay, and so yeah, so that's my next tip for you. So the first tip was to make it a part of your daily routine, a daily habit that you do, a part of your identity, who you are. And my second tip for you is to make it fun, okay? To jam, right? To just jam out sometimes, okay? To improvise. And yeah, so let's take a look at another thing that you can do, okay? Maybe something a little bit more advanced, I suppose. Not really. It's not advanced, okay? So we're gonna play this D minor 7 chord, okay? So you've got a D minor triad here, and your thumb is grabbing that C for the 7th extension. 2 and 3 and 4, and then we're gonna move these two fingers down to there. So then we play that chord, and then we're gonna go back up. 3, 4, 1. This is a G dominant. D minor 7, G dominant, okay? So these two chords. So we're gonna just jam with these two chords, okay? What are we gonna play in the right hand? White notes again. Right? So just playing around with some ideas, you know, improvising, that's what jamming is, okay? Lighthearted, fun, grooving along. You know, try playing around with some rhythmic ideas. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is my next tip for you. Tip number 3 is to stop judging yourself and stop being hard on yourself, okay? Because again, going back to the first thing that I said, the way that I started this video is that yes, it's hard and it's not easy, and for most of your journey you're gonna feel like you suck at the piano. Trust me, I still feel like I suck at the piano all the time, because you know, it's so easy in today's world to look at someone who's like way younger than you and way cooler than you and even way more attractive than you, just shredding it on the piano, and you're sitting there like, bro, what the heck? I suck. This guy's so good. Trust me, this is like social media and stuff. You know, we get fed like the best players in the world, and it's so easy to just see these players and be like, okay, well, I'm not that good. And so you just have to be easy on yourself. You have to be like, you know what? It's fine. I'm just on the journey. I'm on the journey of mastery, right? You're on the journey of mastery. You're practicing. It's a part of who you are. It's a part of your identity. It's a discipline. It's a habit, something you do every day. You're having fun expressing yourself, jamming, exploring some ideas. And yeah, that last point there is to just be easy on yourself. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. You are on your own journey. And I think genuinely, if you really take these 3 things to heart, you implement that daily practice, then yeah, you're going to become a pianist. And it's only a matter of time. It's really only a matter of time. In like 2 or 3 years time, you're going to be really good at the piano. You're going to be able to really express yourself. You know, you're going to sit there and be, you know, you're going to be able to do Yeah, so I'm really excited for you. I really hope that you can reach that level. Please, for the love of the piano and for the love of your future self, do not give up on the piano. Do follow these instructions. You're gonna make the piano a beautiful part of your life, a companion that's gonna be by your side in the toughest and hardest times of your life. You can always come to the piano. Okay, that's it for this video. If you really resonated with some of these ideas, definitely check out UtK Pro. And that's it for this video. Good luck, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.